Hi, we have here a fully loaded power chair. We have a Permobil M3 power chair. This power chair has 75 miles. It was used for about 3 or 4 months at the most. If a person used their chair daily, they'll do about 25 miles a month. So 75 miles is between 3 and 4 months of usage, but these chairs will go for 2,000 miles. But anyway, so this is a Permobil M3 power chair, fully loaded. It has 5 electrical functions. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and this one also has the interior tilt, leans you forward to help you get out of the chair, okay? So 5 electrical function. It's got all kinds of other goodies which we'll cover as we go along. The first thing we're going to talk about is how to make the seat go up, any of the functions. You can do those through the joystick right here, but I like to use the switch box right here because it's quicker for me. So the first button I'm going to push, you'll start seeing the seat lift start to go up. Your seat's going to start roughly at 22 inches down. By the time you're all the way up, if you add 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches high, okay? So this is the top of the seat right here at 34 inches. The nice thing about this chair, even though the seat's elevated, you can still drive the chair. I can't do it in here, but you can see. You can still drive the chair at a good speed with the seat elevated, up to 3 miles an hour. Okay, so this is your 12-inch seat lift. Let's look at the base while we have the seat elevated. Beautiful color, gold, copper, whatever color you want to call it. It's metallic. We have mid-wheel drive, so the drive wheels are in the middle, meaning you have the best turning radius because it turns on its own length. Okay, 14-inch solid wheel. They will not mark your floor. Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. You have an anchor point here, and you have another one here, and you have 2 more on the opposite side. This is where you secure your chair. If you're going to transport this chair, you need to secure it in your van. That's where you would secure it, okay? You also have a suspension back in here. You can't see the suspension because it's hidden behind the frame. But this chair here, folks, weighs about 425 pounds, so it's a heavy chair. This is why, with this type of suspension, this type of chair, the ride is so nice because you have such a heavy chair. The suspension and the whole chair rides like it's on air, okay? So also with this chair, you have 2 motors, one for each wheel. Let me move the chair forward. So if you look at the front of the chair, you see these round cylinders right here. That's the end of the motor, okay? The motor goes from the front on these round cylinders right here all the way to the middle and goes directly to the hub. It's connected directly to the wheel, okay? If I wanted to push this chair, well, it weighs 425 pounds. I'm not gonna lift it. You can't push it, but you can put it in neutral. So if you're gonna put it in neutral, turn the power off. The reason you wanna turn the power off, you want no resistance in those motors because it's a heavy chair to push already. Once you have it in neutral, you see the levers on top right here and right here? If I take that lever right here, I can squeeze it in to the inside, and look what happens. If I can turn the wheel, there we go. We're in neutral. You see how easy it rolls now? Okay? When you're done rolling it, push your levers back in, and now you're back in gear. Then you can turn your power back on. So that's how you put this chair in neutral. Okay, these are not lights, these are just reflectors in the front. Your lights are actually here, which we'll cover in a second here. I got carried away here. All right, so we're going to bring the seat down. While the seat's going down, I'm going to talk about the swing away joystick. So I just took the joystick from here, brought it up to here. This will enable you to get to a dining table a lot closer to your stomach. Instead of having to raise the arm like this, you can just swing the joystick. And it's a lot better too. If you exit the chair, you don't have that joystick. You don't put your hand, you can put your hand right on the arm right there when you exit the chair. If you're left-handed, we can put that joystick on the left side and it'll swing to the left side. Okay? So now we've covered the 12-inch seat lift. The next feature is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when this portion, this is the whole base, goes back. Of course, if this base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back, they're all connected together. Okay, this is called the electric tilt. And this is as far as it'll go. So this is good if you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, off your lower back. You just need to relax, or you want some circulation in your legs. If you do that, you can also raise the feet up in the air This is going to be a little extreme, but I want to show you how high these legs will go so you can decide for yourself how high you want your legs. But look at this, folks. Now, if you're 5 feet tall, 6'3", we can adjust these foot plates. As a matter of fact, we can adjust the whole chair for your body size. So, boy, if you can't get circulation that way. But let me bring the seat halfway down, just to give you an example. If you're halfway tilted, okay, so here, let's just say we're halfway tilted. Your feet are still higher than your body right here, okay? So we're going to bring the chair all the way down. So now we've covered 3 functions: the seat lift, the tilt, the legs. The next one I'm going to cover is called the recline. The recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. Nothing else is moving, but this is going back right here. So if you want to lay down in your chair and sleep, it's going down right now. I want to see how far it's going to go. Well, pretty much flat, folks. Yep. So pretty much flat on your chair. So that's the laying down position in this chair. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the back up and bring the legs back down. I'm hitting 2 buttons at once just to save time, but you can see the back coming up, the legs coming down. And I'm going to show you the last function, which is the most, a real neat function that I think it's really great if you know how to use it. So when you're outside, leave your legs out like that, so you have a little more room under your legs. If you don't have enough room, go ahead and tilt the seat back just a little bit, tilt it up, and that'll bring your legs way up there, okay? So we're back in the sitting position. All right, and the last feature, folks, is the interior tilt. Let me bring the chair back so you can see this really good. Okay, let's do it right here. If you're going to do the interior tilt, and you're going to use it to exit the chair, first thing you got to do is bring those foot plate all the way in. So I'm going to bring those all the way in, and you'll see why in a minute. So I'm hitting the last button, which is the legs. I'm bringing those all as far as it'll go until it stops. And now it just stopped. So now we're going to flip up the foot plate. Okay? The next thing you would do, right now, before I do the interior, I'm going to raise the seat up a little bit. Okay? So I'm going to raise the seat about 7-8 inches. Watch this. This is about 7-8 inches. I've got the seat elevated. Now I'm going to do the interior tilt. It's the tilt button, but we're going forward. Watch the bottom go back forward. You see it? All right, folks. Look at that. Okay? So if you have a person who has trouble getting out of their chair, when you're over here like this and you get to the end, you're pretty much standing, folks. If you want to raise the seat higher, you're going to be standing, okay? So this is a good way to exit the chair. That's one of the reasons why people have this scenario right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the, if I can figure out what button, I'm going to bring the interior tilt back down to level. You can see it going down here. I'm going to bring the seat lift back down. I'm going to put my foot plates back out. I think we're all the way down. And I'm going to put the legs out because we're going to go outside here in a few minutes. And I might even tilt the seat back a little bit to give more clear. I'm going to tilt the seat back a little bit. Whoop, wrong side. There we go. I tilted the seat back so we have more clearance. All right, now let's look at the front of the chair. The seat on this chair is 18 by 18. We can size up these seats, folks. So if you think you're too small or too large for this seat, we can adjust these seats. You have lateral pads here, which are custom. What these pads do right here, they keep your knees on the foot plate so your knee doesn't buckle out. Matter of fact, you'll be able to see me in the video when I'm outside, okay? These pads can be removed also. So if you transfer from the side, you can remove the pad. These pads can be moved up and down, in and out. There's all kinds of positionings, all kinds of positioning on them, okay? You also have lateral pads here for your chest, and these can be adjusted in or out, or they can also be removed if you don't need them on there, okay? There's a little lever so they can be removed when you exit the chair like this, and they're all adjustable, okay? So you don't need these, you don't have to have them. The headrest is fully contoured, and this is a fully adjustable headrest. So this headrest right here can go from this to this. Okay, so we can adjust. So you have a person who has trouble with their heads, this will definitely keep it inside. Okay, this will keep their heads in the middle, this will keep their body from shifting. So as I said, this chair has everything. It does have a safety belt. It has a USB port if you want to charge your phone right here. There it is right there. That's to charge your phone. It has the light package, so I'm going to turn the lights on so you can see the lights. These are the good lights. These are the lights from the factory, okay? So you have the lights, you have the hazard lights, you have the left flasher, the right flasher, and that's it. So you have a whole lighting package on this chair. You also have on this chair, let's turn the lights off. Okay, right here. You have a bag right here on this side also, okay? A zipper bag, so you have pockets for your phone, and you have a zipper bag there too. You also have in the back of this chair, if you look back here, this is called the Tenon Control. If I hit that button right here, all of a sudden, this is not working anymore. I can drive the chair from here. Okay, so if you have someone that needs to be driven around, and you can do all the driving right from here, okay? Right from this position here. I can also do the tilting, the seating, and everything. If you don't need this, it can be moved down like this, right out of the way. This is called the Tenon Control. I'm going to switch it back to the front. So now we can drive back in the front. So you're never going to have two drivers. You don't want that anyway. The headrest is fully adjustable. Last thing I'm going to show you on this chair is right here. When we ship these chairs, we always like to turn the power off. So if you go right here, follow this reflector inside of here, you just heard it, I just turned the power off. So when you get it, go in here, and it is kind of hard. It's a real hard button to push over, and that turns your power. So your power button is right here on top, right there, okay? When you charge the batteries in this chair, you take your Permobil charger, I think it's this one here, plug it right here, and as soon as the lights, it shows you right here where the battery sections are at. It'll light up when it's full, it'll be right here, all green, okay? So folks, let's do a recap on this chair. And by the way, folks, the only thing I've noticed on this chair is right here, the pad has a little bit of a scuff, that's just a cover. If I have another one, I'll be glad to change it. If I have another one, but that's just superficial cut right there. It's not going to, the inside is good. Probably going through a door or something the first day when you first learn how to drive your chair. Oh, one more thing. The back of the chair right here, it says Dawn. You may not be able to see it. We marked it off a little bit, but it says Dawn. So if that doesn't work for you, let us know. But right now, let's do a recap. This is the Permobil M3. 75 miles, it was used for about 3 or 4 months. This chair has 5 electrical functions. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and the interior tilt, okay? It has the swing away joystick. It has the bag, flip up arm, chest guards right here, lateral chest, lateral pads for your knees, safety belt, this is an air cushion for, this is the best cushion you can get. It's an air cushion, it's adjustable with a little pump. You have a safety belt. You have the light package on the whole chair. You have the solid tires, the anchor point. You have the Tenon Control. You have the custom adjustable headrest. Folks, I don't know what else we can put on this chair. Maybe a cup holder. That's it. So if you're not looking for a nice chair, this will be a really nice one. So this is the Permobil M3 power chair. Top speed is about 6.4 miles an hour. 6.4 miles an hour is the top speed. When I let go of the joystick, the chair stops automatically because it has electromagnetic brakes. It reduces the chair to a stop within a few feet. Very smooth to drive. Of course, it's the best there is in quality. Very smooth, very easy to handle. Pretty quick too. So I'm going to raise the seat up right now. As the seat's raising up, let me talk about the seat lift. If you're going to use this chair with the seat elevated, please, flat surface where there's no cracks, no uneven sidewalks. These are nice chairs, but you do have to take care of them, okay? They're really expensive chairs. And this is the seat almost to the top now. There we go. I want to show you what 3.3 miles an hour with the seat elevated looks like. So 3.3 miles an hour is faster than walking speed. At this height, you can be walking with someone at the same height as they are. And as I said, as long as you have flat surfaces, you're great. So this chair has 5 electrical functions. It has 75 miles, so it's only used for about 3 or 4 months. It has the light package, the swing away joystick, the lateral pad, the chest guard, the Tenon Control, the anchor point, the solid tires. I can go on and on and on. This is the, oh, here's the valve right here for the air cushion. I'm sitting on an air cushion. There's your valve right here. Safety belt, top of the line power chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.